Yo, what's up guys? Yeah, PokeaimMD here with, I guess you can call it a Sticky Web Ribombee showcase, but I don't really want to call it that just because while I am using Sticky Web Ribombee, it's going to set up Sticky Web and die for the most part, so I don't think that's really a showcase. But then again, I've had worse showcases than that. Anyway, so we're going to be playing this OU with Implazer's team. Now, already looking at it, I can already tell this team has a bunch of weaknesses. For example, how Lucha destroys it, absolutely destroys it with Coco. The Pokemon in the background actually, ironically, runs through the entire team. But yeah, shout out to David, by the way, for sending me a whole bunch of stuff in my email. But we have Sticky Web Ribombee and a few things that it does have over Shock Hole. Well, one of them is the fact that it does have skill swaps, so Magic Bounce users don't stop it. I can just go for that. I think Shield Dust is the other big thing, meaning for Pokemon, in Lopunny's case, if it goes for Fake Out, it doesn't actually flinch me because it's not affected by secondary effects, and therefore I can knock it out with Moonblast for the most part, or get up Sticky Web versus it. I might actually go for Moonblast anyway because Lopunny is another Pokemon that threatens the team a lot. But just some offense, and I want to use Sticky Web Ribombee. So let's go ahead and look for some battles. Hopefully we can get some good games and, you know, some wins, and maybe I'll get to skill swap once and maybe that'll win me a game, or maybe I'll still lose the stall because I don't really have a stall breaker. Maybe I should make this SD drill. He had Rock Slide over Stealth Rock, but I'm kind of tired of playing games without Stealth Rock and then going in versus Charizard and stuff. Oh great, Sticky Web, and he has a Bisharp, which completely destroys me. Awesome. Alright, so the good thing about this type of team in particular is it's relatively weak, I want to say, to Charizard, besides Toxapex. I guess you can't really call it weak to it because he has Toxapex. I can't get up webs until Bisharp is gone, and I don't think he's going to give me the opportunity to knock out Bisharp. Bulk Up Landers is extremely good in this, but Greninja is a giant threat. I'm going to lead off with Ribombee because if he does lead Greninja, we at least get to find out if it's Scarf or not. Leads Landers, which isn't the biggest problem. Just talk to that boy, as we do get to find out that the Landers is Scarf. And remember how I talked about Kabutops? Oh, great. Remember how I talked about Kabutops as a giant threat to me? Well, Landers is also another threat, mainly because I don't have a rock resist. The good thing is, though, I'm pretty sure it's not Scarf Gren because it's Scarf Lando. I can easily go Excadrill here. If he predicts that, maybe I should just forget about getting up Sticky Web. I'm not going to get him up this game, and I'm going to Moonblast here just in case he wanted to go Greninja, because I feel like if I went Excadrill anyway, yeah, he'd be able to break my balloon, and I wouldn't really get much out of it. So we'll get up our rocks now. If he wants to stay in and go for Stone Edge, great. That's a few less, as he goes hard Greninja. It's a monster. Kyurem is my water resist on the team, so, and unfortunately by taking this hit, I make myself weaker to the Bisharp, but he goes for a Spike. I don't know if this is Sash. It could be Sash Drill plus Sash this. I'm actually thinking it might be, so I'm going to Ice Beam. I'm not even going to bother doubling or predicting him. So the good thing is, I get to freeze immediately too. We're going to take full advantage of this and go directly into Charizard here, as I cannot let him get in his Bisharp for free, as he does go Toxapex. So not the worst for me, especially because I can just spam Shadow Ball. But then again, like I said, it gets in Bisharp, which I don't want. I don't want Charizard taking a hit, and I'd rather let Excadrill take the Scald. He might go for Toxic as well because I am a Charizard. Yep, exactly. Okay, cool. So we can Rapid Spin. I'm assuming it's Sashgro now. But we can Rapid Spin away the Spike. Surprise, he would have let me Earthquake him considering I'm Max Attack Drill. But thankfully, does not burn me. Freezing Greninja was so big, and now I can just go for Earthquake here. As he goes Landers. I'm not the biggest of deals. I wish Gengar started Levitate, but it doesn't really change too much in this case. I can always go Thundurus, but I don't want to bring it in just yet, especially because Bulk Up Thundurus does just win now. So I'd rather let him U-turn out as I just go for Iron Head, weakening Landers. Like the only Pokemon I actually have to use my my move itself for, and he does go Toxapex. Like I said, I am okay with going for -1 Earthquake, or Earthquake in general versus this thing. It's a problem. Took nothing. And the great thing is now I can go for Bulk Up. Now I can go for Bulk Up with Thundurus, and this deals with Landers, and he might just sack the was gonna say he might just sack the Greninja right there, but we'll bulk up right here as he does go drill, and it doesn't matter if he goes scissor or anything. I'll just go right for the superpower, knock this boy out. We prevent rabbit spin, we prevent rocks, and I'm back at neutral, which means that Landers can come in and click its attack, but when I later switch out, I'll be okay. If he misses Stone Edge, I can take the hit with Kyurem. I think it's better to go Gengar and potentially force him or get the Cursed Body or force him to use 2 Stone Edges here. If I do get the Cursed Body, that means Thundurus can set up. So we'll just Shadow Ball. Assuming if he wants to go for Stone Edge again, that's fine. 2 opportunities to get Cursed Body on him, plus he can miss. Goes hard Bisharp. Please don't get a Spit Up Drop Shadow Ball. I'd appreciate that. Don't get the Spit Up Drop. Thank you. And I cannot risk switching. I will literally lose if he SDs up. So I'm okay with him sucker punching me right now, as he chooses not to. So Greninja goes down. Landers is coming in a little bit less. Scizor is going to come out. And I'll just click Shadow Ball again. It's not a problem for me. I have Charizard in the back to just click Flamethrower. So again, he's not. And I got the Spit Up Drop on Scizor, which is amazing. I don't know why he's not attacking. I really don't. I'm not gonna lie, I don't get it, but I'm assuming he's just gonna go Landers to click Stone Edge. Which again, opportunities to get Cursed Body versus this guy. Just clicks Knockoff. Which is fine, because I can go Thundurus now and just bulk up. We'll eat up the knockoff for sure. And I do not see a Supersonic Skystrike switching, so let me just go ahead and click this right now. If he wants to throw away Scarf Landers, that's fine. If he goes hard Toxapex, it should go down to a +1, which means that while there is still potential to immediately lose the Stone Edge, oh, it didn't actually die. Wow. And I don't have knockoff either. Well, thankfully he didn't switch out as I went for Wild Charge. So there's still potential for me to just win with Charizard as well. As he goes hard Landers. So, or as he goes Landers now. I just gotta win. I just gotta get a double right. Like 1 double right wins me the game. Plus he can miss Stone Edge anyway, so we'll just fly up. Yep. He has all the Stone Edges, and this was bound to happen at some point or another, but now it's pretty much game, because if I do land this fly, I just go for Wild Charge after, and I knock out Scizor, and then I just win with Scarf Kyurem in the back. So Bullet Punch isn't gonna do crap anyway. That was a crit. I don't think Stone Edge from Landers would have knocked me out either, because when you're boosted, at least at that point, it's no longer, it's still super effective, but that's you're definitely not adamant. Okay, this is Jolly for sure. Oh wow, that would have destroyed me. Wait, that's +1 defense? Yeah, never mind, that would have destroyed me. And I would have had to get the way I would have won this game, or had to win this game, was get 1 double right, because he had 2 Pokemon, right? So if he ever went Scizor, even not even a double, I just have to predict him when he goes Scizor, or like even after that, because if he Bullet Punches, I can get in Charizard, and the second I click, I don't like that on Fire Blast. I'm putting Flamethrower on, because I'm way too weak to Scizor to risk missing. The second I clicked it, I was good, but we'll fly here. He goes for Stone Edge, and he has 2 left. 3 left, excuse me. 1 Stone Edge won't even knock out Kyurem, but Scarf Kyurem is going to be able to win the game here anyway. And this is what I was talking about. Like, in a game like this, he had so many opportunities to win. Yes, I got ridiculously lucky, right? I froze Greninja as well, but like if he Sucker Punched with Bisharp, I think I just like lost. I didn't see how I would win that game from there, but he just gave me Bisharp. And this is an auto loss for me. The fact that he has Hawlucha. So I actually have to keep Ribombee healthy, I think, to win this. Specs Gengar is good though. Okay, so Rocks plus Specs Gengar does well. As long as I keep my Focus Sash intact on Ribombee, I should be able to win. But in theory, it's an auto loss versus me, right? Or it should be an auto loss versus me, rather. So he's just going to U-turn if anything, but we can get up our Rocks here as he breaks my balloon. So, like I said, ideally he just starts setting up with Hawlucha right away. Decides to go directly into Landers, though. I want to keep this Pokemon alive for sure. Does HP Ice always knock out... If Charizard's HP Ice always knocks this thing out, I'm going hard Charizard right now. Like, I'm going hard Charizard. Let's just give you max HP, bro. How much you doing? 96? Fire Blast doing 98. Well, you know what? I'm going right to Zard. If he wants to Stone Edge immediately, that's fine. Yeah, I figured he'd be Rocks, and likelihood of him being Rocks with Stone Edge isn't always the biggest. So the great thing is that getting up Sun means the Toxapex Skull does less to Excadrill. And if he wants to give me Landorus immediately, I will gladly take it. But he does have Toxapex and always switching. Though if I am Zard X, I click Flare Blitz here, and I 2-hit KO Toxapex with Flare Blitz into Earthquake. So I would very much like situations where my opponent decides to not switch. Unfortunately, that is not the case. And like I said, I have to make sure that he does not have Rocks up versus me. Otherwise, I will lose this game. So we're going to go Excadrill, and we are going to Rapid Spin. Rocks up also mean that Landorus goes down to HP Ice. And we avoid a Toxic. Great. Great. So I can Rapid Spin right here. As he goes Landorus. Get a little bit of a nice little chip off of him. We do see the Rocky Helmet, so I have to be careful about spinning later. But like I said, I have to make sure that Ribombee is healthy to take on the Hawlucha. And I'll make the exact same Charizard play. If he wants to Earthquake here, that's fine. He just U-turns, so great. No Rocks. Like I said, I need to make sure that the Unburdened Hawlucha is checked. If assuming Ribombee even knocks out Hawlucha, which it should, because it almost knocks out Lopunny, or for the most part knocks out Lopunny. So I'm assuming it will. Oh, thank God, 113 min. Thank you, sir. I feel like if I go Excadrill, that's way too obvious of a play. Do I need this Pokemon? I mean, yes and no. Yeah. I figured he U-turn, and I don't want Excadrill getting chipped at, and I don't want to allow Landorus to come in for free. So goes Toxapex, which is smart. However, now Spexgar gets to start clicking attacks, and the amazing part is he actually has up Electric Terrain for me, so I can Thunderbolt him and potentially knock him out as he goes for Toxic. I'm going to try and abuse the Electric Terrain right now, assuming he expects me to go for Thunderbolt here, and unfortunately goes Venusaur. So I would have actually been able to knock out Toxapex, which would have been amazing. That did 25% to Venusaur, and I get the pair on him, which is flames. And we can go right out into our Kyurem Black. We don't care about... He's going to go for Synthesis anyway. We don't care about Giga Drain. And obviously we don't care about his ability because of our own ability. So that would have been amazing to knock out Toxapex right there. Very smart play on my opponent's part going for Sludge Bomb. We'll double out the Charizard, expecting him to... I guess he could go Toxapex, but he should go Magearna in theory. He could just stay in. Say, you know, I don't care. I want a Fusion Bull if he does go Toxapex, though. I'm going to do it. I don't think you ever go Landorus here. I don't think you should stay in with Venusaur ever, but I guess it beats my team anyway, I guess. Alright, let's take it a little bit slower now because that did not work out for me. Sludge Bomb coming out. Gengar eats every hit, so that's the way to beat it, but now I'm thinking about... Ooh, Mag, are you Assault Vest? I kind of hope you are. Because I need to chip away at you to win with my Thundurus. I'm thinking that Bulk Up Thundurus can just win now that I'm looking at it. Especially because it's confirmed defensive lander, so after the next Stealth Rock switching, it will go down to a +1 Supersonic Skystrike. Keep in mind, guys, while not all my plays are working out, I'm using offense, and that I have a bad matchup, so I have to make certain plays. And this is a guaranteed, or confirmed rather, Assault Vest Magearna. So Toxapex doesn't beat this if it gets a... Oh, he's not... If it gets a Spadef drop, but he's also not Spadef in itself. Wow. I guess because you have Assault Vest plus Magearna. Assault Vest Magearna plus Venusaur, maybe you feel better versus... maybe you feel better versus Greninja. But like I said, like... This matchup should be an auto loss for me. I'm just trying to prevent that auto loss as much as possible by keeping my Focus Sash Ribombee intact. That way, all I gotta do is Moonblast the Hawlucha and I can beat it. Because the rest of my team, I can break through his team. As long as I have Kyurem Black alive, I can beat Coco. And the fact that I just found out he's not Spadef Toxapex, because that 2-hit KOs. This might also 2-hit KO you. Oh, Spexgar, I love you so much. I'm clicking it, like, why not? The chance you'd be paralyzed, you have to go for Synthesis, you're on the defensive. Only thing you could knock me out with is knockoff anyway. Why not? Yeah, that's like, you're on the defensive, not me. So I make the plays I have to. So get rid of Venusaur. Beautiful. One less Ice Beam. Well, it was an Ice Beam switching anyway. Coco comes out. He could HP Ice. He could HP Ice here. Would he Thunder? No, I want to keep this alive for sure. We're gonna go Excadrill, and ideally he has enough of me now and starts trying to win with Hawlucha. I think that's the play for sure, but I'm gonna double into Thundurus here, expecting him to U-turn out because I don't want Landers coming in for free, and I can just knock him out with the Supersonic Skystrike. Hawlucha can also beat me. Like, Thundurus being healthy is really smart in any case. And if he does go Landers, I am just gonna drop a Supersonic Skystrike. I do not want Rocks up. Coco should go down to Earth Power soon. Mag is smart. Charizard eats one hit, even a Volt Switch in Electric Terrain. And I figured you'd Flare Cannon, yes. So Flamethrower doesn't nab me a kill, but because it's not spit up Toxapex, I think Flamethrower and the Solar Beam might actually knock it out. Yeah, what the hell? Is that a kill with Solar Beam? That'll be close, but I don't lose anything by clicking it. If he goes for recover, it's fine. I have Gengar as a switch in anyway. AV Mag, I guess, could be an issue in the late game, but as long as I keep Excadrill alive, I click Earthquake versus that, and it does die. I don't see his switch into this Pokemon. That did 34. Does Solar Beam kill? Because that's Stab plus half, plus Sun. I actually don't think Solar Beam kills. But he also can't stall out my Sun at all. Because there's no way Mag takes... Okay, Mag might actually take... No, there's no way it takes 47% from Flamethrower. No. This isn't Kingdra Surf and Rain. This is Charizard's Flamethrower and Sun. Yeah, my bad, Charizard. Did not mean to disrespect you at all. Did not mean to disrespect you at all. He should... At this point, I don't need Charizard, so he can Wild Charge if he wants to. Yeah, you can definitely just Wild Charge. And now, hopefully, is the reason why I saved the Pokemon I did. Does Ice Beam knock out Coco at 47? It should. It's Cure in Black. But I have no special attack investment. Like I said, guys, I'm trying my best to fight do these matchups that I think I lose auto in. Right, auto losing. Okay, hold up. We're not assuming out here. We're gonna get hasty. 51. Perfect. Now, the reason I'm Ice Beam is because since it is Fizz Def Toxapex, Gengar beats it 1v1 in Shadow Ball. Ice Beam knocks out Lucha while also not allowing Landers to come in and, get those rocks. Does not matter at all if Toxapex comes in. I could care less. Not that I could care less. I couldn't care less. My bad. Let me correct myself. I could not care less. I couldn't care less if Toxapex comes in. I need to ensure that this boy does not keep up rocks versus me. I need to ensure that he doesn't keep up rocks versus me. Again, because the entire game plan, what we've been doing, is making sure that Ribombee, I'm not even calling this a Ribombee showcase, because I have not clicked Sticky Web once in 2 battles. 20 minutes almost. I have not clicked Sticky Web once. I'm just going to call it Sticky Web's, Ribombee Sticky Web's team. Who knows? You know what? We got a couple more battles left, maybe, in me. We'll see how the other games go, but yeah. So Coco goes down to Ice Beam. Ice Beam also knocks out Landers. Please go Landers now in just a second. I'd appreciate it. I mean, Wild Charge would also not... Wild Charge. Fusion Bolt in Terrain would also more than likely knock out... Yeah, would knock out Coco. Then again, that's the hasty one that I just randomly put a nature there. It's naive for sure. But after Rocks, Fusion Bolt can also sweep through his team. So if it ever comes down to Coco plus Toxapex... Nice. So he sacks Coco, which means he's more than likely going to go Hawlucha. And, to back that up a little bit with a thought process, he is pretty much counting down the turns of Electric Terrain. So, and what Hawlucha's thing is Electric Seed, Unburden, right? So he's counting down those turns. And, yeah, we're good. Let me just make sure that Excadrill knocks this thing out with the attack I need it to. Pretty sure Excadrill, because I'm going Excadrill if he goes Lucha, but I'm just gonna make sure that let me make sure the Electric Terrain is up too. That's plus, because I don't want him to be able to sub versus me. Iron Head does 35 to 41, yep. Goes Toxapex. Okay, so that gives me Gengar. Are you going to double, or are you just going to give me the Shadow Ball 2 at KO on everything on your team? Because now I don't even have to go Excadrill. I just go Gengar. Force him to acrobatics me. Shadow Ball destroys Landorus. Don't go Landorus. Don't double into Landorus. Good. Just go for Scald. That's fine. You can burn me too if you need to, man. I don't care. Electric Terrain is almost gone. He actually... Wait, he can't win now with Hawlucha. He just loses to me clicking Ice Beam. Don't be. Oh, he double crit me. I don't care, my man. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I just click Ice Beam now, so... Because Electric Terrain is gone. And he wasn't Terrain Extender, right? No, he was not. Yeah. I'm less worried now. I can also just click Fusion Bolt soon. Man, this didn't go the way I wanted it to. You know, let's bulk up. Screw it. This is not the play. Actually... Assuming Thundurus knocked out Landorus, I should always... Let's just assume you're OU defensive, right? That's Z-Fly, 81 to 96. Yeah, I'm good. I just wall charge here. And I get the +1 because of Defiant. And again, Electric Terrain being gone means he is not faster than me with Lucha. Like, he needed to get in Lucha quicker to beat me. But now my Scarf Kieran beats it, and I still have Sash Ribombee in the back. And go ahead and give him my +1. Appreciate that. Thank you. So Supersonic Skystrike should be able to knock you out. Doesn't matter now about the rocks going up, though. That crit should not matter. It's +1 again. And we already showed the calc. And all I got to do is attack Hawlucha, which I can't even knock me out. And I'll be able to knock it out with Wild Charge, and that'll be game. So, yeah, don't worry about double critting me. I got a Para on Venusaur, and I abused it. It's completely fine. Okay, so we won that game, and again, no Ribombee, but that Mon could have been the difference between us winning or losing. It actually could have been the difference between us winning and losing this game. A few odd stuff, though. I don't think Toxapex should be taking that much from Gengar's Shadow Balls. I'm pretty sure Pex are running, or should be running Max Spadef. Let me just put Uber Special Defensive. Yeah, that's more around the range. So webs aren't bad here, but he has potentially double defog. Yeah, I'm just going to... I'm gonna get up my webs. Screw it. And it turns out he's Scarf Landers. Okay, great. So that's something we can take advantage of. Bulk up Thundurus just got a whole lot better. A whole lot better. We'll go Drill because this is his rocker. If Landers is Scarf, then this is definitely a rocker. For sure. I'm actually not even gonna Rapid Spin yet because I feel like he might be the type of person to break my sash before doing anything else. And now we get a Rapid Spin. Doesn't matter if he gets up or if he goes for the softball there, because like I said, I felt like he was the type of person to get up rocks over anything else. But goes Latios. I can Earthquake it because of Mold Breaker. If he wants to defog, that's fine. Get up my nice rocks after. Is that Shattered Psyche? Oh, it's Hydro Vortex. So I don't get rocks up in this game, unfortunately. However, I threaten this thing with Moonblast for sure. So I'm actually going to get up Sticky Web, expecting him to fear the Moonblast. As he goes Hard Clef. Smart man. Yo, this game is going to be tough, man. Webs weren't even like needed really in this game, but the fact that he does have... I don't care if he Thunder Waves me. The fact that he does have Toxapex means that Charizard wasn't doing much anyway. But my Z... I should have actually went Thundurus here, I think. And just tried bulking up immediately. Because now that rocks are up... Like, rocks up aren't the worst for me, even though I do have Charizard and all these Pokemon. But the fact that they are up makes Scarf Landorus more of a threat. Let's finish it up. Or follow it up with a Solar Beam. Alright, you're good. I think instead of Toxic, I'll put Defog on this boy. Yeah, just in case. Toxic is nice, but I think just in case, I'm gonna try Defog. Alright, so no Spec Shadow Ball switching. Everything's 2-hit KO'd. And Sun is up, so Toxapex isn't, yeah, the biggest factor. Toxic is a smart play as well. He should be max Spadef, but even if he isn't, I am going for the Shadow Ball here, which knocks out Clef, and Hoopa is in, and Hoopa is now. Yeah, how do I beat this mon? I can't actually beat Hoopa. I can't actually beat Hoopa. That's annoying. Charizard isn't faster. Outrage is potentially a way of win. God, I don't want to sack my Supersonic Skystrike versus you. I don't, but I feel like I have to. But I want to use that versus Landers. Like, this will definitely knock out Hoopa, but I wanted to lose that versus Landers / Scizor. It's game over. Let me go off Stone Edge missing, and he has Rock Slide on top of that. So, yeah, that should be game. Because I just lose to Scizor. So, I definitely, he knew I would spin. I should have tried to spin later. I think I should have just knocked out Clef. Just Toxapex takes from it. If it takes this, like, nothing from this, I'm going to leave anyway. Yep, good game. Max Spadef, Toxapex. The Spadef drop doesn't open up a door for me at all because I just lose to Scizor. Plus Scarf Landers anyway. So, yeah, that game was lost. But we're going to try Defog on our Ribombee. Now I kind of wish we had HP. Now I kind of wish we had Toxic. T-Spike up. He has potentially Defog Landers, Defog Scizor. And what am I even saying? I've used this team. Like recently. Specs. Stealth Rock. Defog U-Turn. Toxic Spike. You're very good in this, Thundurus. You're like really nice. This beats me. How do I beat it? Alright. Elite Scizor, which should definitely U-turn versus me. I guess it could defog if it wants to, but I'll get my rocks here. As he bullet punches immediately. I mean, it gets in Charizard, but he's just gonna bring Toxapex after defog. So go ahead and give me a +2 boost, buddy. Yeah, I'm getting my kill right now. I don't care what you do. Go ahead and give me my kill. Then again, it is max defense Scizor, but God, max defense Scizor is so stupid. How are you gonna take 86% from a +2 Supersonic Skystrike? Like what? Dazzling Gleam definitely coming out, and I'm pretty sure Excadrill is 2-hit KO'd. I can Shadow Ball sweep through him, I think. Alright, yeah. I don't mind. Surprised he didn't Dazzling Gleam there, but like that was my mon that won the game, but now I couldn't touch Landers, and the fact that he has Protect on Zygarde, like, it wasn't beating me anyway. It wasn't beating me anyway. Was this leftovers or Rocky Helmet when I used it? It was leftovers too. Oh great, I can't chip away at him. But at least I can go. At least I can go Zard here and Flamethrower. As he sacks Scizor, great. Okay, so the bad thing is, I mean, the good thing is Scizor's gone. The bad thing is Blacephalon comes out and it's gonna get to click Fire Blast and nuke me. Ideally, he goes Zygarde though and tries to set up on me, which I do have HP Ice for, obviously. Obviously, Coco is also another play. Like he can spin block with Blacephalon as well. But at least Scizor is gone, so one threat is gone. I'm a little bit sad that, but I guess I should expect it. But I'm a little bit sad that Thundurus didn't end up knocking out the, or didn't end up picking up the KO. Oh, it's in, guys. It's in. I'm looking for my switches like. I don't switch into you. Sure, just make sure you can't switch in anymore either. One of us is dying here, and it's not gonna be me. It was me, but I mean, it's you next. All right, so that mon's gone. So Blacephalon's gone. Obviously, Coco could come back out. Zygarde can also set up on me if it wants to, so I think I have to go for my 1,000 arrows versus that. Ice Beam, Ice Beam, Ice Beam. Pex is a misplay if he goes Pex. Defogging doesn't even help me. Because Rocks aren't even like the problem. It's I need an Ice Beam through him, and I need more hits on Coco. He's giving me Landorus at least, but yeah, I think it's worth it. Like, I need damage off on you, buddy. And I need to knock you out that way. Like yes, Zygarde gets to come out after and click 1,000 arrows. But I won't sack this Pokemon for one. I definitely won't sack this Pokemon. And Ribombee does resist, but I don't think it takes it well. I'm not sacking Astro because it kicks Earthquake versus these two, right? So if he manages to sack this Mon, I'm good. And I have enough to be able to just click this. So if you're just gonna let me keep clicking this, I'll gladly take it. Oh, thank you, Ribombee. Knock him out, please. You weak. Okay, I think I can still win actually. Because I think I just click Earthquake now and win. Not now. Obviously. Right now I think I click Outrage. Let me just check how much speed this Zygarde is. Which I don't think is max. Yeah, okay, so I'm faster with Drill. Pex doesn't die to Earthquake though. I'm clicking Outrage just in case he goes Pex. Is that the play? I think that is the play. Alright, so he gives me Zygarde. Great, so I can Earthquake through him. Forced to go Coco. I think it comes down to how much I can actually end up doing this Pokemon. And when I mean this Pokemon, I mean Toxapex. Because I definitely lived this hit. It just comes down to that. Now I kind of wish I had SD too. I did nothing. Give me this Mon. Again, the reason I went for Outrage is because if he went hard Toxapex there, like I couldn't switch into X Drill because I needed to take a hit. And Drill does not end up doing or picking up the KO, so we're gonna lose there off that 5%. Ah, Drill, man, what happened to you? You used to be so strong. Why are you not knocking out Toxapex? Oh, I could have. There was actually a chance that I knocked him out there. I got a higher roll, but like, there was actually a chance. All right, never mind, Drill. I'll take back what I said about you. That was a cool chance there. All right, so Charizard's good in this game. Lack of Lele switchings is concerning. I'm going to attempt to get a sticky web in the first game. Possible. This is Mega Tyranitar, isn't it? I'm getting up webs either way. I just lose to this. Like, I legitimately have to Stone Edge him. I mean, Moonblast him. Like, if this was Mega Tyranitar, I just lose. Yeah, my B did nothing. And it wasn't Mega Tyranitar, guys. It was Leftovers Tyranitar. That's not good. It's always good to hear. My B did nothing this game. And I can still lose to Scarf Lele. Good. Good, good, good. But if that was Mega Tyranitar and it clicked Dragonite, I legitimately just lost. So we go right out into our Charizard right now, and we just click this Flamethrower. As he gets up spikes, it doesn't matter what Pokemon he goes out into. I mean, it's going to be Latios for sure, but like it won't make a difference. Like I always Mega Evolve here, and I click the Flamethrower. The fact that we saw Leftovers. Is this a Jamvad team? Why does it look like a Jamvad team? I see Leftovers on T-Tar. So even though he can easily go Latios, my Fairy type is gone. So I don't have a choice here in what I do. However, if he does end up sacking Tyranitar, I goes Lele. The Scarf Psyshock knock out Charizard? Does that knock out Charizard? Do I have a switch in? No? Yeah, I'd rather get rid of his Scarfer so Gengar can click Spec Shadow Ball. Ghost Tyranitar, which I have Focus Blast for. Please land, my friend. Especially because I think this is actually my last turn. Alright, great. So, I can actually click Spec Shadow Ball to potentially win. I don't think I live Sand, yep. Just funny. Scarf Landers always knocks me out with Stone Edge. Kieran Black is the best play if he does go Landers into his Scarf. Which I kind of doubt it is too, but... We'll double out to Thundurus here. No matter like what play he made, I think this is always the best play. I'm just gonna superpower this boy. Because I can Ice Beam sweep through him, so as long as, yeah. I figured he might do that, or at least try and spike up. And we're gonna go for Supersonic Skystrike. Because we want to get some damage off on this Landorus. Go ahead. Give me that neutral attack. So if this is offensive Landorus, this is great. I doubt it. Wow. Okay, what it was. Wait, what was it? I guess your rocker was Tyranitar. So offensive Landorus, probably Double Dance, goes right down there to the Supersonic Skystrike. And I can still knock something out. Whether it be Skarmory Wall Charge, or get close to knocking it out with Wall Charge, or Latios with... It's actually Mega Latios. Is it Dragon Dance Mega? Oh, man, no. Alright, just go Skarmory. Why? I'm gonna get big. I died. However, show me your Specs Gengar switchings. They are non-existent. You can Brave Bird me too. Knock yourself out, and then I'll win this game with Outrage from Kyurem. So the correct play, I think, is my opponent to sack Magnezone, but sack Skarmory and gets a crit on me, unfortunately. But I can go directly into Kyurem Black. If it is Scarf Latios, it has to drop a Draco in order to knock me out, and 2 turns of Stealth Rock should put Latios in range of Earthquake. I'm pretty sure it's Mega Latios, though. But we can sweep with the Scarf Outrage, and that'll be game. So, we won, but again, Ribombee did nothing. I guess it put Charizard in range of nothing. Maybe Focus Blast earlier, I don't know. We won, though. We won. So, didn't really get to use webs in this game. Supersonic Skystrike Thundurus, though, for MVP, for sure. And Specs Gengar, definitely. I'll just put one of them in the title, for sure. But thank you everyone for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.